To show the powerful connection of sleep to a healthy heart, the American Heart Association is adding sleep to its overall key measurements. It joins diet, exercise, blood glucose, body mass index, blood lipids, blood pressure, and nicotine exposure. Most health experts and institutions recommend adults get 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night with few to no interruptions. Bodies need that time to repair and reset. Cardiologist Deepak Talreja says these days most Americans get much less sleep than in past generations.
As our society has gotten busier and busier, and we're all available 24/7 with devices that connect us all the time, most Americans don't get enough sleep.
Dr. Talreja tells patients the path to better sleep begins with the right environment. The bedroom should be dark, cool, and quiet. Then establish your best bedtime and stick to it.
Set an alarm each night to remind you. Just like you have a wake-up alarm, a go-to-sleep alarm can be very helpful.
Stay away from electronics well before bedtime and silence them to avoid interruptions during the night. And if you do wake up, stay away from the smartphone.
We're tempted to pull our device quickly if we're having a little bit of a hard time sleeping and look at Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, or do things that, one, introduce light into our environment, and two, rev us up instead of letting us calm down.
Exercise is also very important to a good night's sleep. Severino Tiaba now works out daily and goes to bed at 9 p.m.
Now, since I'm getting older, it's routine. The kids are out of the house, just me and my wife.
Tiaba made a lot of other changes after suffering a heart attack 6 years ago.
My chest was burning real bad, and I had my wife take me to the emergency room because I felt like I needed to get checked out, and it just got worse.
That near-death experience convinced this beer-drinking, cigar-loving, junk food junkie to do a 180.
I want to be around to see my grandkids.
Tiaba started by following Dr. Talreja's advice to switch to a heart-healthy diet.
I eat a lot of fruits, a lot of vegetables, a lot of grains. No more red meat, no more pork. So I eat a lot of cold water fish, salmon, mackerel, and poultry.
Plus, he gave up alcohol except an occasional glass of red wine and ditched the cigars.
The biggest risk factor for heart disease in this era is still smoking. So quitting smoking is far and away the single most important thing a person can do.
And while Dr. Talreja hopes all his patients try this hard,
he says I'm a miracle case.
He says those who feel intimidated about making radical changes all at once can take it slow and tackle them one by one. So while heart disease remains a major issue, taking this approach could mean a lot less of it.
If we could get the average American to eat better, exercise, pay attention to their other health risk factors, and sleep better.
Lorie Johnson, CBN News.